So we're coming up on Halloween, which means a lot of, themed movies. So
it's good. I like being scared.
I wouldn't really say this is a scary movie, though.
Which movie is this?
The movie that we're reviewing. Set this up.
Oh. Hotel Pennsylvania, because I didn't see that yet. So.
No, not Hotel Pennsylvania. No, it's a Tim Burton movie.
Oh, Johnny Depp, he's a vampire. He fights Abraham Lincoln.
No. No, many times no. Frankenweenie! I think we should start off this review by giving a round of applause to Tim Burton for doing a movie with a 3-act structure finally.
Well, I could say first of right off the bat, I wasn't as much as excited about it than I was with Paranorman.
Yeah.
And I left the theater kind of a little disappointed with Paranorman, and when I left the theater watching this, I was a lot more excited. And
now, you think it's because your expectations were so low?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because I looked at Paranorman and everything was just they were showing you behind the scenes stuff. This was very kind of hidden, and then they showed little bits of it, and it was just wow, that kind of looks really simple compared to all the mayhem. Paranorman.
Well, that's what I felt.
It was fun, and it was very simple. All the stuff that's been coming out, it just feels so beyond what animators could do at their house.
Like what we did in the last review.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was simple in a lot of ways. It was simple in story, simple in animation, simple in style, simple in character design. They didn't do much with texture. Obviously, it was black and white, so they didn't have to worry about color or anything.
There was stuff that was very familiar to what he normally does.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't he didn't push it to the point where it was annoying,
Yeah, it was just a little bit.
I feel like maybe there was someone sitting by him, and he was like, "Oh, how about we add this?" And they go, "No."
He writes down an idea, and they just take his head and rub his nose in it. No! You think about what you did. You think about Planet of the Apes. This is our third review, and it almost seems like tradition. I have to ask you the simplest question on the planet. Overall, the film, did you like it?
I think I'm gonna say I loved it.
One of the kids' pets was named Shelley.
Yeah.
Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Obviously, Victor. It was Victor Frankenstein. The neighbor / mayor. His last name was Van Helsing.
Teacher looked exactly like Vincent Price.
The guy who did the voice was Martin Landau, who I'm fairly certain did played Bela Lugosi in Ed Wood, which was also directed by Tim Burton. I thought the message was pretty simple and sweet and not overbearing. Although the ending betrayed that message a little bit.
It wasn't too much like Frankenstein.
They had the torches moment.
Yeah.
The villagers get all the torches and go up.
Now, do you think this was, like we mentioned from Paranorman, whether it was scary for kids, too scary for kids? You said no.
I thought Paranorman was more scary.
Yeah.
You said this one was more scary.
Maybe not more scary, but maybe it's the looks of the kids. Because as Paranorman, a lot of the characters are very, kind of goofy looking, as opposed to this one where the girl with the giant eyes.
Yeah, but nobody was really scared of that in my theater anyway. I saw it in matinee, so there's a lot of kids in my theater. And they were laughing at parts that I did not expect them to laugh in. The cat was funny, but the cat's character design reminded me a lot of Beeper. Didn't it?
Yeah. Every one of these movies, I try to point out how crappy the parents are.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the parents weren't that bad in this one.
Right.
There was little things, but I can't talk about it until later on. But they weren't horrible. They were nice parents. They didn't say he was a weirdo or kind of... They weren't
like in Paranorman.
Yeah. They weren't judgmental towards him. The father wasn't this ex-jock, you gotta be a real man. The mother wasn't this, dumb...
Like Brave, pretty much.
Yeah. She didn't turn into a bear at all.
Yeah. I thought the parents said something sweet, which is in the trailer also.
When you lose someone you love, they never really leave you. He'll always be in your heart.
A nice kind of sweet message, and that actually does carry over a lot throughout the film. Probably the easiest way to talk about the message is basically heart. I think that's boiled down to one word. I think that is what the movie's message is. It's heart.
See, that kind of bothers me, though. This special person goes into your heart. But what if it's somebody you hated, and that's why you get heart attacks?
This was an absolute love letter for anybody who liked creature features. And I'm a huge creature feature fan. I'm a huge monster movie fan, and especially the Universal monsters, which, you know, clearly, I mean, my first like full animated short was based on the Universal monsters, and I love that whole era. And they had so many call-outs. They even had kind of not so obscure, but I guess obscure to some people, that they had Horror of Dracula. Live action. I think Christopher Lee plays Dracula, and it was a clip from the Horror of Dracula, the Hammer film. The parents were watching it on the TV screen, which was really cool. It's the only live action moment in the whole movie. Is there anything you did not like about the movie?
I honestly can't say I didn't like anything. You know, I
Really?
actually really liked it. Yeah.
I'm surprised as well. No, scratch that.
Uh-oh.
I got it. I got it.
It's always something.
I got my one deuce that I'm gonna drop on this film.
This is why nothing can be nice with you.
It's going on YouTube. It needs a deuce to be dropped to appease the deuce lovers. There's a moment where the dog, after being brought back to life, and all of a sudden gets really tired, and Victor says, "Oh, you're running out of juice. You hungry, boy? Let's top you off." And he, you know, plugs something into the wall, and then he connects some connectors onto the bolts. Get some electricity back in the dog, and the dog perks right back up. So it's kind of like you got to refill the battery. It's like a rechargeable battery. That's it. That's all you see. That's the end of that whole concept, which I thought that was going to come back and play a part.
Like they might as well just not put it at all. Plays
no part in the movie.
Because if you're going to add that scene, you're kind of giving the audience like, oh, okay, at some point something's going to happen.
At some point it's going to come back. It's like, I don't know, it's like saying that someone is really good at archery and then never ever using it ever again. Brave.
Stupid bear mother.